Member for Kajiado North.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me this chance to contribute to this debate. In our Article 132 of our Constitution gives the functions of the President of this country, and in Part C of it, it mandates him to report to Parliament on the progress on realization of national values as referred in Article 10. What are these values? Some of these values are the patriotism that we should have in the country, the unity, the rule of law, good governance, transparency, accountability, among others. And it is my take that he reported well in most of these. Starting with, he talked about the transformative economy of this particular country, which he has said he has put many enablers to make sure that at least we achieve a good economy, and projecting that the economy will run at 6.1% throughout to achieve that. But also I want to emphasize the need of realization that these are an agricultural-based economy, and we should put more funds in agriculture to make sure that we realize a good economy. And also we should promote small businesses. I've realized that in our country, especially the KRA, is not very friendly to the small businesses. When they start their businesses, they are normally harassed with very big taxes that they're supposed to pay, and when they delay, they are highly penalized. I think we should check on that. And also, we should see the businessmen as friends that we should enable to prosper. We should also see how we can change the Juakari sector to formal sector, and we start realizing taxes. That's the way to go. Madam Speaker, he also talked on the Making the Bridges initiative, which I tend to think is the right way to go, saying that it should have been the real thing in the country. We did not need even to have that handshake, because we should be living as Kenyans to make sure that at least we appreciate each other in our diversity. So I think we should support him on that, and also emphasize that that is the right way to go. On corruption, he really emphasized that unless we fight corruption, it is compromising most of our achievement of the goals that we have in the country. We cannot achieve Vision 2030 if we don't do something about corruption. We should make sure that at least we strengthen the institutions that have been given mandate to fight corruption. Madam Speaker, he also emphasized and advised that corruption is not good. We are teaching our children and the other generation a very bad vice. I know there are people who are inherently appreciate corruption. I want to tell them corruption is not a good value. It is not a virtue. It's not good. Actually, if you are corrupt, you are not hardworking. If you enrich yourself through corruption, then you are not a very rich person, because you don't have integrity and you compromise the growth of your country to that extent. Also, he mentioned on not turning back on devolution. He emphasized the needs of making sure that at least we have functional county governments. And also, I want to applaud him on this, because I know county governments are operating. At least you can see a semblance of something operating in our county. You go to any county, you will see very good structures, and I think that's the way to go in our country. Only that I would emphasize, money should go to the county promptly. We should have a particular date that money should be taken to the county, so that the governors can manage themselves. On the Big Four agenda, he emphasized on the manufacturing especially, and he has enabled, he has given enablers like energy, the low cost of energy that is advocating, also education and ICT, which I tend to think is doing very well, and SGR. I think that one will spur the achievement of the four agenda. On international obligation, he has signed so many treaties, about 280 of them, and I think we are online emphasizing on them. Lastly, on security, he talked of creation of border police, which I think is a good way to do, and also creation of about 15,000 Nyumba Kumi clusters, which I think are going in Hadi. I support that report. Thank you very much.
Very well. The member